All right, what we want to look at today is going to be the weighted mean. And what the weighted mean refers to is certain values that affect the average. And I'm going to start with an example that commonly uses that, and that's grade point averages. But first I'll write the equation. So we have the mean is equal to the sum of the data value times its weight divided by the total of all the weights. And so a really, really good example are grade point averages. And so someone can have classes that have different credit hours. And a 4 credit hour course has more weight than a 2 credit hour course. And so the weighting part is the credit hours. So you get a final grade in a class. And the credit hours. And the combination of these two factors determine the final grade. And so what we want to do is we want to have those weights have meaning. So what we want to do is we want to look up what the grade points are and weight them. So let's say I've gotten an A in a 1 credit class. I'll just put CR for credit. A C plus in a 3 credit class. A B plus in a 4 credit class. See, that's 4, it's 8 credits. I'll try to get 16 credits in here. An A minus in a 4 credit class. A D in a 1 credit class. That's 8, 11, 13. And a straight C in a 3 credit class. And so I have 16 credit hours here, I think. Let me see. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, so 16 credit hours. And these are my final grades. Well, in a 4-point grading system, an A is equal to 4.0, an A minus is 3.7, a B plus is 3.3, a B is equal to 3.0, B minus is equal to a 2.7. A C plus is equal to a 2.3. A C is equal to a 2. A C minus is equal to a 1.7. A D plus is equal to a 1.3. A D is equal to a 1. And anything below a D. D minus or F is equal to 0. And so these are points. And so what we want to do is we want to turn these points into a grade point average, a GPA. So let's make a table here. So I'll make my grade points, my credits will be on my table here. So I'm going to repeat these. 1, 3, so an A is a 4. A C plus is a 2.3. B plus is a 3.3. An A minus is a 3.7. A D is a 1. And a C is a 2. And then in the credit hours we get are 134413. 134413. And so what we want to think of is this is our data value, our x variable, and this is the weight. And so to work on a weighted average, x equals the sum, the average, the mean, equals the sum of x times the weight divided by the total weight. Remember, whenever we see the sigma, we're summing something. So the first thing we want is we can sum this to get our total weights. We sum this column to get our total weights. So we get 4, 8, 12, 16. So I have 16 total credit hours. And that's going to be the denominator. But I want to add up the multiplication of x times w. So I'll make a column that's xw. Right? That's my this times this. And so I get 4. And let's see, 3 times this is 9, 6, right? 6.9. 2, carry my 1, 13.2. 1, carry my 2, 14.1. 1, and 6. And so notice, the more credit hours I have, the more weight that class has. And so now I'm going to sum up my XWs. And so let's see, 10.9, 24.1, 38.2, 39, and 45.1. Let's actually do the smart thing and pull this up on our calculator. Probably have some stuff already on here, but let's put all these together. So I get 4 plus 6.9 plus 13.2 plus 14.1 plus 1 plus 6. And yeah, 45.2. So I'll come back here. Oops, wrong button. That was the letter grades. Yeah, that's better. Is equal to 45.2. And so my mean is going to be 45.2 divided by 16. Come back here, and I hit divide, and that takes my answer, the 45.2, and divides it by 16. And that gives me 2.825. Okay. So my mouse is off just a bit there. Let's try that. There we go. And so this is 2.825. We usually round grade points. And so this would be a 2.83 grade point average. But this is the concept of the weighted mean. And the weighted mean comes up whenever there's a value that is spread across another value. Like in this case, across the credit hours. And that credit hour weights the value. It gives it more importance. Right? You don't want your 1 credit class skewing your 4 credit class. This is how we determine where to put more effort in and what has more value. So in this case, the credit hours are the weights.